goes green today with an inside look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smashup. Welcome back! This is Kimi Matsuzaki here in LA to give you an inside look at Ubisoft's E3 lineup. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first appeared in 1984 and soon became a household name. This year we have a brand new fighting game from Ubisoft. Let's check out the trailer.
I fight for justice.
I fight for world domination. I fight for honor.
I fight for what's right.
I fight because it's fun.
Ninja Turtles Smashup this fall.
Here to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smashup are producer Alex Offerman and director Kazuhiro Irie. So first up, how did Game Arts get involved with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle franchise?
TMNT が大切
The major practice must have been that TMNT was a great material to be used for fighting games. The understanding that we would be able to create a team with plenty of action and fighting game development experience.
It sounds like a lot of thought went into deciding to do a brawl game for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How did you decide on this type of game?
Well, I think when you look at and you think about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they're really synonymous with brawling. I mean, they're ninjas, they fight. So it really wasn't a big leap to go Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles brawler. Once we knew we were working with Game Arts and they had the experience working on other brawlers, we knew that was the perfect fit.
There must be some great environments that we'll get to see.
Absolutely. There's for instance, the jungle level, there's a huge amount of interactive elements in the environment that you can destroy and use to play tactically. You've got the really iconic Ninja Turtle sewer and dojo, the city of Manhattan, the rooftops where they first fought Shredder, like in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic #1. So, we had 25 years of material to look back on and pull for the game.
Now there's been 25 years of Turtles. How did you decide which design of the turtle you really wanted to use?
Well, this is the 25th anniversary of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is also the first TMNT game that isn't directly based on a comic book or TV series or a movie. So we had a lot of freedom in terms of what we were going to choose for the environments and for the characters and how we were going to portray them. We went with 3D models that were fairly slim so that we could do really good attack animations that really suited the characters. And then in terms of the environments, we wanted to have them be really dramatic. We went with a darker, really large contrast environments for the most part. So like the sewer and the dojo have a lot of lighting and shadows. And so at the same time, we also went with that darker palette for the characters. And then lastly, for the TMNT turtles themselves, we went with the white eyes because we felt like that was a really dramatic look. Like the old school, original comic book look was really dramatic, and we wanted to use that in the game.
Tell me, how are you going to differentiate the turtles, and also how do you balance their powers?
キャラクターのバランスですけど、レオナルドは刀を使った。
Characters were designed so Leo has not neutral, easy to use move where he utilizes his katana, while Raph has wild and strong attacks using his two sides plus his speed and personality. Mike has moves that enhance the speed and tricky feel of nunchucks. And Don has attacks that have longer range that utilizes his bow.
Now, there could be one, maybe two people that aren't familiar with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle franchise. What do you think that they'd find appealing about the game?
Well, I think almost anyone who picks up the controllers and just starts playing is going to find it's real easy to just jump into the game, have fun, button mashup. For gamers that are more into hardcore game, there's actually, underlying like the fun, there's a lot of technical combat and a lot of deeper moves that they can, perfect and get better at. So I think that, the game itself is just really, really fun. So, people who don't know TMNT, which I can't imagine is very many people, I think are just going to pick up the game and really have a brawl playing it.
Well, it won't be long before we get to get our brawl on. This year marks the 25th anniversary of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's take a look back at a quarter century of this franchise.
Hi, I'm Lee Kuo, community developer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smashup.
And I'm Matt Lunig, associate producer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smashup.
We're here to talk about the 25th anniversary of TMNT, but we've got less than 5 minutes to do it.
Less than 5 minutes? That's impossible.
Well, the clock's ticking, so we gotta try. Okay, deep breath. 1984. The first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic book is published by Mirage Studios. The concept comes about when Kevin Eastman sketches a nunchuck-wielding turtle, prompting Peter Laird to draw one of his own.
This leads to the creation of 4 turtles, each named after a Renaissance artist.
Leonardo!
I can take you down with my bare hands.
Donatello!
Who you calling a nerd?
Michelangelo!
Yeah! Cowabunga!
And Raphael!
There ain't no one stronger than me.
And they are all trained in the art of ninjutsu by their sensei, a rat named Splinter.
Actions speak louder than words.
They would later be joined by April O'Neil and a super cool vigilante named Casey Jones.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Together, they team up against the evil Shredder and the Foot Clan.
The first issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was self-published by Eastman and Laird. It was black and white, and only 3,000 issues were printed.
And they sold every single one.
By 1986, the Turtles are a hit, with the comic selling 125,000 copies per issue.
When 1988 rolls around, TMNT is everywhere. The cartoon series is in full swing, and kids all across America are snatching up turtle toys.
And I was one of them.
Me too. Turtle fever is still burning strong in 1990 when the first TMNT movie is released. By 1993, there are a total of 3 turtle movies. The lean, green fighting machines are everywhere. On t-shirts, in video games, and even on cereal boxes.
Meanwhile, on the small screen, the Saturday morning cartoon continues to rake in the ratings.
But all things come to an end, and after 10 years and 185 episodes, the TMNT animated series wraps up in 1997.
With the new millennium comes a new turtle cartoon. 4Kids Entertainment debuts a new Saturday morning TMNT animated series in 2003.
At the same time, Playmates releases a new line of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures.
4 years later, the Heroes in the Half Shell return to the big screen. The new TMNT movie is completely computer animated and is produced by Magi Animation.
It's released on March 23, 2007, and earns more than $25 million.
That same year, Ubisoft,
That's us.
releases a video game based on the CG movie. It sells 3 million copies.
Now it's the year 2009, and the Turtles are celebrating their 25th anniversary.
Here at E3, we're going to be showing off Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smashup, a new fighting game from the renowned Japanese developer Game Arts.
Yes! I've been waiting for us to get to this part. Now it's time to reveal everything about this new fighting game.
Actually, we are out of time.
What? But we didn't even get to talk about the game yet. I wanted to tell them about how, it's really cool that the thing works.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Ubisoft Live at E3. Next up, we're going to head to 15th century Italy to take an inside look at Assassin's Creed 2. You do not want to miss it.